Hi, everybody. This is my first time trying to diamond paint, and I just knocked my tray on the floor. So I have picked up some of the little diamonds, and I'm hoping that that I will have enough to finish. I only have this one little section left that I'm working on for the let me see if I can get it better. This is a butterfly, and I'm working in this area here, this pink. I've already done this part of this wing. Hello, Rudy. Welcome. I'm streaming this over on my Chloe the Chewini channel also. I have not gone live over there in forever. So I'm gonna just see. I don't know. We might get a few people um, coming over there. So let me just type in here. Welcome, everyone. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to be working on getting these up off this table because I done dumped them on the floor. But I bought this diamond painting at Dollar Tree for $1.25 just to try it because I didn't know whether or not I would be able to see it well enough to do it. And actually, I could see it well enough to be able to do it. So I don't think I'm going to have to get the light board and the um, magnifying glass and all of that like I had thought. Hi, Melissa's Journey. Melissa's Journey. Let me go ahead and give you a blue wrench. Uh, Whoops. Why can I not do it? Just a second. Oh, okay, I'm watching it on the wrong channel. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. There we go, Melissa's Journey. Thank you. Sorry about that. I was over on Chloe's channel trying to see if anybody was watching from over there. And but I guess I'll see if anybody comments. Um, but I can't watch two channels at once. So, but Katie, I had my first mishap. I knocked the tray onto the floor, and all my little gems uh, fell on the floor. So I picked them up. I hope that I have enough to do what I need to do. They did get some dirt in with them, of course. Guess that's a hazard that you could knock them off. Okay, so I had my members only live stream and I started working on this on there, and I decided I wanted to continue to work on it, so I ended that live stream and turned this one on. Let's see if I can get him in there, maybe be able to get him turned over. Yeah, they definitely went all over the floor. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And what it was is I was reaching across to do the computer, and I should have known better. I should have known that wasn't going to be a good idea. But I didn't. Oh, your cats knock them off too? Yeah, I bet they do. I hadn't thought about that. I don't have a cat, but I have a dog. And she would definitely be interested in getting them if I was doing it where she could reach. So what is everybody up to tonight? Everybody having a good night for a Tuesday night? Anybody have tacos for dinner? Taco Tuesday? I actually had a quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's that my daughter brought, and I split it with the baby girl, and then I still didn't eat but a couple bites of it, and I had a couple of French fries, but that was that. How do I put a border around the live? I'm on Restream, and if you have the paid version of Restream, it gives you so many options, and then you can also download your own backgrounds. Yeah, well, I shouldn't have eaten it. I did. um, very little of it though, but it smelled good. I try not to eat stuff like that, but I figured it wouldn't kill me. Not one, couple bites wouldn't kill me. So, but it just didn't taste all that great that I wanted to eat it all. I was okay with just a few bites. I made a little roast in my air fryer today. I bought a roast, it was on sale, and then I cut it in half, and then I only thaw out half at a time, and then I put it in the air fryer and cook it. And that's what baby girl and I had for lunch. And I still have enough for probably 2 or 3 more meals, even though I cut it in half. Hi, Shantirement. I haven't seen you in forever, my friend. How have you been? I hope you and your husband are doing well. They have a hilarious channel. Um, y'all need to check them out. Belinda's Country Living. Hello, Belinda. See, I think I need to be going live more in the evenings than right now. I only really go in the daytime because of my granddaughter. But come this summer, when I don't have her full time, I'll definitely be going live some in the evenings. Get to see all my friends that I don't get to see. Let's see, I only need 3 more. Get 3 that are turned over right. All right, so now I know they do give you extra. So if you do have a mishap like I did, you still have enough to finish. All right, so I am done with that color. So let me see if I can get these back in here. Oops. Don't be like that, you little thing. You know, I wonder if it's easier to put them in here and dump them back in there. Even though I've got some dirt in there too. Oh, okay, that worked. All right. And I am going to tape that one back because I might can use them on something else. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Belinda does a lot of cooking on her channel. Try to get the dirt out of here since I dropped it on the floor. My next color will be dirt, have dirt in it. I guess I'm going to do this N, which is like the white. So let's do N. Okay. So I hope everybody is having a good night. Spring is almost here. Have y'all started your seeds? I've got my seeds going. I planted peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers. And I started some basil, oregano, lavender, and rosemary, all with seeds. And I've got some other stuff to do too, but I haven't got that done yet. But I live in an apartment, and so I have to do container gardening on my patio. So I'm hoping I get, hey, Scrub Buster Outdoors, welcome. I'm hoping that I get enough plants from my seeds that I can have 2 or 3 of each thing I'm trying to grow. And I've got some bigger pots to put stuff in once, the little seedlings get blooming. But I had to rearrange my bedroom and my living room to be able to have the windowsills placed with stuff in front of the windows to be able to put my little plants in the little seed things and everything. So I've been working on getting everything ready. Now I've grown cherry tomatoes on my patio before, but I bought a plant. I didn't do it from seeds. So I'm interested to see how my seeds do. Hey, Jonathan and Olivia, welcome. This is my first time ever trying to diamond paint. I bought this little diamond painting from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 just to give it a try to see if I would like it. And it's 6 inches by 8 inches. Or was it 6 by 10? I forget now. I think it's 6 by 8. And it's really fun. Hey, the Crafty Visage, welcome. This is my first time ever trying to diamond paint. I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could see well enough to get the little things and be able to do it. And I was going to get a magnifying thing on a stand with a light, and I was going to get the light mat and all of that. And I said, you better buy a cheap one and just try it out to see if you can even do it before you invest all that money. And so now that I've got this, I really don't think I need all that. Hey, PJ's Wish. Hi, sweetheart. Look at me. I'm diamond painting. Hi, Sherry's Journey. Welcome, everyone. I'm having a ball. I didn't know I could do this. I thought I would just be fumbling all over the place. I think I need more wax in there though because it's not wanting to stick. Okay. This is so much fun. I knew it had to be fun because I see so many people doing it. I was like, it must really be fun. And sure enough. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it so much. I'm so silly and I'm chicken to try stuff. It's a great time passer. Yes, I can see that. It's going to be like some of my other things. I'm going to get lost and hours will have passed by and I'll just be sitting here diamond painting and not even realize how much time I've spent doing it. Don't forget about hanging your potted plants too for more room. You're awesome. Thank you, PJ. I bought those vertical planters. Hey, Chew. The vertical planters that they stack on top of each other. And it's got like for 3 different plants in each one. And so I bought 4 of those. So that'll give me 12 that can stack up. And I'm going to get some more of those if my plants do well, so that I'll be able to add to that. I'm so excited about the gardening, though. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I am eating all the stuff I'm growing. So that is going to be fun to be able to just go out there and grab me some tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and get the fresh herbs, which the herbs I will probably leave inside. Hi, girl dad cooking up deliciousness. Welcome. Yes, everybody please get to know everybody else. That's why I give you all blue wrenches so that you can check on other channels. And that's how we all grow together. Pick a salad. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And I bought some leaf lettuce the other day. I didn't think I would like the leaf lettuce. I kind of like iceberg or butter lettuce. But I got the leaf lettuce because it said it was good to make the wraps out of. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for sharing me out. But I thought it said on there it was good for making the wraps. And I do that a lot with um, turkey or chicken salad and tuna salad and um, stuff like that. Not to eat the bread, to just to have the lettuce as the bread, so to speak. All right, this is coming along. I am having the best time, y'all. And I only spent $1.25. Is that one backwards? I think that one was backwards. Get flipped over there, buddy. Because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money and then be like, oh, well, I didn't like it. I'm not going to do it. So I was like, let me get this for $1.25. And y'all know how I feel about butterflies. So it was perfect. I like the colors. I like the butterfly. And I've got a frame. I can frame it when I'm done. Rudy, I'll give you back your wrench, but do not be harassing people with numbers. I know you like numbers, but everybody does not. So please don't be annoying, okay? Just be sweet. I know you can be sweet. Hi, Shells. Welcome. So nice to see you. There you go. You can get to know everybody else. I gave you a wrench. Yes, Sherry. Was it Sherry that just said that? Oh, Melissa. I saw the tulip and I was thinking it was like a beach or a boating scene. I didn't see the mountain at my store. But yeah, I'll go back and get the other ones. Yes, PJ, thank you so much. And yes, I watched part of it. I had my granddaughter and I was busy and I couldn't comment or anything, but I was listening to it. Jesus wept from John. It was very good. I love Stars Channel. I spent so much time on here not talking about my relationship with the Lord, and I finally decided I was going to, because if people don't like it, they don't have to come and they don't have to listen. And I don't try to preach at them or try to convince them to believe like I do. I just want people to know that he loves you and he's there and he'll help you and protect you and all that. So that's why I do the devotional videos and stuff like that. But I am open to praying for people. So if anybody needs prayer, let me know. I can do a prayer post on my community wall and I can pray for you. They have keychains, Melissa. I didn't see any keychains. I do want to get the journals that I saw somebody had, and Star said they have cards on Temu you can get, and you can do the cards. I think I would like doing that. Yeah, Shintireman is a good channel. I've known them for quite a while now. Oh, a heart and a sloth. My daughter loves sloths. Oh my gosh. I'll have to get it and not tell her I got it and make it for her. Oh, that would be so cool. She's so nosy though. We were at Walmart yesterday together and I bought some new markers. And she was like, "What do you need those for?" I was like, "Do I have to tell you all my business?" She's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Well, I've been doing some adult coloring challenges and I need better markers." She was like, "You're always doing something on that YouTube." I'm like, "Yes, I am always doing something on YouTube." I like YouTube though. I've met so many people on YouTube. I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's 6 by 8, so it's little. But for me being my first time, I figured that was perfect because I really didn't think I could see well enough to do it. That's what was holding me back. Because my eyes are not real good. And I was thinking I couldn't see well enough to do it. And so I was kind of, skeptical. And I was going to buy the lighted um, the lighted magnifying glass and the light mat and all like that to be able to do it. And I said, I might as well try it first. And if I can do it, then I can always invest in that stuff. Which I went on Amazon and looked, and it's not that expensive. But now that I'm doing this one, I don't think I need all that. I think I can do it pretty good. I guess I really thought the numbers or letters were a lot smaller and that I would have, more issue seeing them. But so far, the only mishap has been spilling them on the floor. Queendom Baskets. My friend Peaches. Hi. If y'all don't know Queendom Baskets, go meet my friend Peaches. She's a lovely lady. Does great baskets. Yeah, I figured I better try it out and see before I invested a bunch of money, you know. Oh, dumping them on the floor, you mean? Yeah. It was my own fault too, because I reached over the tray to do something on the computer and it went boop, off the table onto the floor. And then I was like, oh no. As I didn't know they give you, some extra. And I was like, I'm not going to have enough to finish. But I did. And they do give you extra. So. Hi, Daisy May. Oh, Daisy May needs a blue dress. There you go. If you don't know Daisy May, get to know her channel. She does crossword puzzles and she does, she lives on I don't know if it's a canal or a lake or part of the ocean, but down in Florida. And she does live streams off her patio. So relaxing. And Daisy May is the dog. Cute little long-haired chihuahua. Hi, my girl Waffles. Waffles is a cat. If y'all don't know her, get to know her channel too. I don't guess anybody's watching over on Chloe's channel. I went live on there too. Hi, Stephanie. The WSFN channel. Thank you. I'm glad I'm inspiring someone. Stephanie is a doll too, y'all. Get to know Miss Stephanie. Oh, and I forgot to put this subscriber only, so I hope we don't get any trolls, but I'll get rid of them if we do. I am absolutely loving it, Daisy May. I did not think I could do it. And I was going to order the light board and the magnifying glass and all of that because I didn't think I could see well enough to do it. And then I got this one at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I said, let me give it a shot. And if I could do it, then maybe I don't need to buy all that other stuff. And you know how you were telling me about the Brooks tennis shoes? You're not going to believe this, but the very next day, I got a catalog in the mail, and one of the companies of the shoes in there were Brooks. So now I've seen them, and I actually went on their website too. Hi, Angela Jones Creates. Welcome. Please reach out and get to know everybody else. This is my first time trying to diamond paint, y'all. and I'm having a blast. I just got to get them turned over the right way. And I think most of you that are in here know that I support your channel and I will watch your videos. So I would appreciate if you watch my stuff. We all can help each other out with watch time and all of that. I think I need to learn to hold it down on the little cellophane part so that I'm not sticking to it. I know it's going to be addictive. I can tell that already. Oh, I mean, I went crazy when I first started learning to crochet. I bought a whole bag full of yarn. Okay, I'm going to close this side and open up over here because I only have a few more of these white ends to do. If I can get it started. There we go. Stephanie says, I love being there for my fellow YouTubers. Y'all inspire me so much. Thank you, Stephanie. I do too. And I like making friends with people. And if I come and watch your channel and you watch my channel and, we talk in the comments or whatever, I do not have a problem giving out my email address and talking on the phone, giving out my phone number or anything like that. I love meeting people from different parts of our country and other countries. Oh, and I almost messed up here. It has A's running through my N's, and I almost put the N's there and not the A's. That would have been a boo-boo. I think that one's upside down. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now I'm going to have to go on Temu because Star told me Temu has the cards and the journals. I want to do some of those too. It really is easier than I thought it was going to be. Hello, Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. Welcome and thank you for coming in. Let me get you a blue dress so you can mingle and meet everybody else. Daisy May, you do the cards and the journals? Do you get them from Temu? Hi, Tasty Peanut. Welcome. Angela, I'm not sure why that didn't do your weather. Hey, Elisa, stitching it up, capturing country life. Welcome, welcome. Elisa, do me a favor and go over to Chloe's channel and see if anybody's in there. I doubt there are, but I would see them, their comment being paired if they were commenting. But I did go live on her channel as well. So now I finally understand what the craze is about diamond painting. Oh, I would get overwhelmed too. That's why I want to do the small ones like this and the cards and journals because they're little. I don't think I can will take on like a huge big one. Thank you, Elisa. I think y'all probably know Elisa's channel, but if you don't, and she's got the Dreamland Soundscape channel too, which is really good for the ASMR or whatever it is, and the for your meditation and helping go to sleep and all of that. All right, let me see. I still got some of these left. Let me make sure there aren't any other ends. Oh, here's some over here. Oh, no, those are M's. M's, M's. Okay. Well, I think I'm done with the white. Look how much I've already done. I've already done all the white and I've done all the pink. I think I should do the blue next. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's going to be a very pretty picture. That's why I got it, because I love butterflies. All right, so what letter was that? That is H. Yep. Good to see you too, Kelly. Have a great night. Hi, Big Jack Storytime. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I hate when I do that. Thank you for subbing to Big Jack Sherry's Journey. I'm going to be on his after party tomorrow night at, I guess, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, my girl Waffles. Okay. Ooh, don't want to get my hand stuck on it. At least I was saying the next time we do a fantastic Friday night stream, craft and chat, I'm going to be doing my diamond painting probably. Or coloring or crocheting. I might. I got to figure out. I want to make one of those bookmarks or cross things out of that book that PJ sent me. Doing Life with Jen. Welcome. Let me get you a blue dress, my friend, so you can mingle with everybody. Everybody, please get to know my friend Jen over at Doing Life with Jen. And thank you for coming in. Um, uh, Yes, Sherry's journey. She said she'll show us her doing the journals and the keychains. I'm excited now to go on Temu and see what all I can order. Cat Crabs Green Eyes, welcome. Another person I'm connecting to. Let me get you a blue dress to wear, sweetie. All right. She just had a live the other day where she showed us her craft room and all of her and everything is labeled and organized and so cute. I was like, my stuff is a mess compared to that. But that was so nice of you to take us and show us all of that. But everybody get to know everybody. Um, I do like to support the channels that watch me and support me. So that's how I've met most of you, by going over and watching your channels. And I do like doing that. And if anybody would like to be a guest on my show, I think I have commented to some of you that I would like to have you on. I'm trying to book people for April, and you can come on and do whatever you want, talk about whatever you want. It's just a way to kind of promote your channel and get to know the people in my community and network, and everybody can grow. And Elisa at Stitching It Up, she can verify that I do what I say I'm going to do. And if I say I'm going to help you, I will help you. And I'm pretty much a woman of my word. Hey, Nana. Welcome, Nana. Welcome, Star. Welcome, Peter Dell. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Everybody get to know everybody else. I am so glad I decided to do this tonight because I didn't want to quit working on it. Okay, I'm going to have to take my glasses off to be able to see this. And I have one more left. I got a little piece of something. All right, let's get that off. There we go. Oops. Get off of there. Okay. Yes, I'm getting addicted already. I'm on my third color. You've created a monster star. Oh, Sherry's Journey. Tell him I said get well soon. I have torn both Achilles tendons, so I have been in boots for quite a while, and I had to have surgery on my one Achilles tendon. Star is very helpful in that way. Oh, goodness. There's a lot of blue on this one. Yes, these colors are beautiful. There's a lot of blue. Definitely cannot do this when my granddaughter is here. She wants to help me do everything. And this would not be good. I kind of got mad at the little person today. She was coloring, and then I look over there and she's coloring on my table. It's just one of those black fold up utility tables, but still, she knows better than coloring on the table. And so I went and I got cleaner and stuff, and I was cleaning it up. And then I realized she had colored on her tablet screen, but it came right off, but still. So she's at that age, 3.5. She pushes the limits a little bit. So when I'm not right there watching her, I she gets herself into trouble. Yes, it is so much fun, Nana. I am so glad I bought this one at the Dollar Tree so that I could just try it out. Sherry, is your husband diabetic by chance? Because I'm diabetic and I've had holes in both my big toes before. Cheryl Thomas, welcome. How are you doing? I'm gonna give you a blue dress so you can mingle with everybody else. Well, Cheryl, you need to get started. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I can't wait until I can order some cards and some journals to do. Little waffles. This is so much fun, y'all. I can't believe how much fun it is. I've been watching other people do it and thinking it looked like it was fun, but I didn't know. I had no idea. I had no idea I was going to like it as much as I do. Oops. Now I'm going to have to go back to the Dollar Tree tomorrow and get the tulip one and look and see if they have the mountain one. Oops. Okay. There we go. I retired over a year ago and thought, oh boy, I've got a bunch of craft stuff and diamond painting, and I want to learn to see. But I've drug my feet. It's okay. You have plenty of time. Wow. Oh, Kat, you definitely need to try it. It is so much fun. Yes, I didn't know the Dollar Tree had them either. And I go to the Dollar Tree all the time, and I was just in there wandering around, and they were like hanging up, and I said, "What the heck is that?" And I picked it up, and I said, "Oh my goodness." And I said, "That's mine. I got to do that." And it's so relaxing. You would think it would be a little frustrating, but it is actually very relaxing. What, Nana? Kicked you out and unsubscribed you? No. YouTube has a mind of its own. Definitely has a mind of its own. I had to resubscribe. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you resubscribed. I do that from time to time. When I go to people's channels, I'll make sure I'm still subscribed and make sure that the notification is turned on and all of that good stuff. When do y'all post your videos? I watched a video today that was saying that you should only post at like certain times of the day. And I think I've been posting wrong in the wrong time. And so I'm going to try to change mine a little bit and see um, if it makes any difference. Okay, Shells, thank you for coming. Bye, Jen. Have a good night. If there's a right or a wrong time, I know. Which I'm not real wrapped up in numbers and views and all of that. I like connection more. But if I'm doing it wrong, I would like to know the correct way to go about it. It's like some people seem to be growing a lot faster than I grew, and then other people aren't growing as fast as I grew, so I don't know. Okay, Girl Dad said, I just experiment. I post at random times most of the time. Yeah, I have set times for my lives too, basically. The ones that I do every week. But then I do like tonight, do a pop up here and there. Good night, Queendom Peaches. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Well, I might have some people over in Chloe's channel. If you're on watching on Chloe the Chewini, hey, hi. Say something in the comments so I know you're there. I never go live on Chloe's channel. And she's in the other room sleeping right now. My granddaughter gave her a lollipop today, of all things. But she ate it. She went in there to see Chloe and she come back out and she didn't have her lollipop. I said, where's your lollipop at? I gave it to Chloe. I was like, no, Chloe doesn't eat candy. But she did. She ate that. Yes, Cheryl, you definitely need to try it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And like I said, it is so much fun and so relaxing. Streamlabs? I've never tried Streamlabs. This is a Restream that I'm using. But I used to have StreamYard. I had StreamYard for a couple of years, but then they raised the prices and I was like, no, don't think I'll do that. I'm on disability, so I don't have a lot of expendable money to play with. And before I got monetized, I didn't want to have to pay for a lot of stuff for the channel. But now that I'm monetized, oops, I get a paycheck about every 3 months. And if I don't do giveaways with it, I use it to pay for my Restream. Yes, it is very expensive now. And I wanted to be able to have guests on and have guests stream to their own channels. And so that's why I went with Restream, because I only pay $19 a month, and it's unlimited um, hours, and you can have up to 10 people, and they can stream to their own channels and all like that. So Nana, you want to come up? I can drop the link. Or really anybody. Anybody wants to come up. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. I'm motivated now. Okay, let me drop it. Getting ads, yeah. There she is. Hello. Oh, I can't hear you. I don't know. You might have to drop down and come back. I don't know why I can't hear you. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, she knows we can't hear her. Ah. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Sherry. I didn't something my PC. Okay. Oh, you didn't link your channel? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't hear you at all. I'm so sorry. You want to go out and come back? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh my goodness. I hate that when that happens. Yeah, now we have to read it backwards. I wasn't exactly sure, but I think that's what it said. I'm not good at reading backwards either. Oh my goodness. Hey, makes it interesting, makes it fun. Can't have everything work perfect. Okay, she's back. Let's see now.
I don't
I
think
can
you're gonna
hear
hear
you. Yes.
me. You don't hear me, do you?
No, yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me.
I can hear you.
I'm so excited. I thought, you know what, my PC acted up. I don't think that's anything to do with you. That's what I have to tell you a funny story. I tried to test it out and do a live. Wait a minute. Now I hear like two of you. So I gotta, I don't know where I got that. Let me see. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
It's so funny. I did a live, I put, okay, I'm testing out my computer for the sound and I'm making boxes. So I come on my computer and no one hears me and they're going, I can't hear you. I can't. And I'm going, I don't know what to do. The volume says it's on. I didn't know what to do. I got
Oh
worried.
my
Maybe my
gosh.
computer's dying. So then I'm so like, I was like a chicken with my head cut off. How am I going to fix this? So I run in and get my phone. In the meantime, I see, 20 people. I'm so excited. 20 people. I've never had 20. And then I thought it must be the troll because I have said it to a couple of people that I had issues with the troll back, and I could tell when a troll was in my computer because he'd go 20 and then he'd bring me down to 10 and he'd play a game, right? And
Oh.
I didn't see any typing, so I thought, oh no, don't tell me the troll's back again. So then I get off, and then I run to get my phone, and I couldn't set up the phone to the wall. It was falling down, and I was going, I'm really sorry. This is the worst live stream I've ever had for people. They couldn't hear me. I'm going like panicking doing this phone. It was hilarious. I died laughing after because I was like, I'm sorry. This is probably the worst live I've ever done in my work, all the years I've been on. So, anyways, to make a
Well,
long story short, when I shut the computer down, I found out there was truly all these crafters in my channel, and I didn't see the typing, so I couldn't acknowledge anybody because it was all
oh my
screwed up.
gosh.
It cracks me up though. I think it's so funny. Oh God. But I'm excited. Maybe somehow I fixed it with you. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I just came in back in and out and now we're working. So
I
it's pretty
know.
exciting.
I
I'm
don't
so
know,
glad
but
to be up
I'm
here.
I'm glad it's working because we weren't doing too good with the sign language or trying to read backwards. So
Well, I was going, you know what this is? I love you, right? This is a
right.
that is, and maybe I'm going to start learning more sign language because then you're going to really understand me. So if I can't hear, I'll just practice sign language there.
There you
Oh my
go.
God.
Oh,
Hello. Hi, Stitches. I want to apologize though, and I want to let you talk. It's your channel, but I was like, I do feel bad that anybody that hears me that came to my channel, I really apologize yesterday because I was so embarrassed and but I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was hilarious. If you want to know what a chicken looks like, his head cut off, you just watch that. That's what I'd say.
I've done stuff like that too, and I've been like, please just forgive me. I can't do it. And then a lot of times people are like, oh, it happens to me all the time. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, no, it's embarrassing. It's like you want to
What
try
it is.
to make it work, but sometimes you just can't.
No, and I'm telling you, all the years I've been on a live stream, I have never ever did it so bad in my life. And I've been on for like 20 years doing this, like a long time. And it was like, this is the worst stream I ever did. And there's the troll. I thought it was a troll. And I thank all these people coming to visit me because I feel real bad that I couldn't say anything because I didn't know there was no typing. I didn't see nothing. And it was like, oh my God, I shut down. Look at all these people I didn't even say hello or nothing to because I wouldn't be that rude to anybody at all. So, well,
Right.
anyway, it's all done, and I'm happy to be with you. And Echo,
Well,
that leads me to another thing that was funny. I did not see you. Did you add the Echo now to your part of your name or no? Am I blind? Like you got living my
oh,
best.
no, I always have it on there.
Well, this is what there's an Echo, right? A machine that's
Yeah.
called, and you go, Echo, can you play this? My friend has one. And I thought when I saw Echo, I did not know that was your name. I thought when I saw Echo, it was to do with that, that machine. Oh,
I know nobody thinks it's my real name, but it is my legal given name.
no, I like it. I think it's so cool. But it was like you'll go, Alexa, play this one. Well, my neighbor has Alexa, and she has all those gadgets, and she has Echo, play this song. And I'm thinking, oh, so she has an Echo machine.
Well, I have a friend who has a channel and she has the Echo machine. And every time I go in her live and she says, "Hello, Echo," her thing says, "What can I help you with?" or whatever.
That would crack me up. That's hilarious.
And then we're like, nothing, never mind.
I was trying to figure out a project I could do for Easter because I got I'm crazy when it comes. I'm fanatical about decorating for every holiday. You haven't seen my
Yeah.
house, right? So I just took St. Patrick's Day stuff yesterday. I did those little things. Not that I'm trying to show you here, but I did them, and I have one left. I gave them all away to everybody, and so I went. I better start Easter pretty soon. But as soon as I take the St. Patrick's Day stuff, I put all my Easter back. So I just literally swapped them out just today.
Mhm.
So I have a lot of
That's so
fun.
cool.
And I have a lot of fun doing that. And I was trying to figure out what craft. I got me watching what I did. I did crafts every year, and then I put them away, and I went, oh my God, I made this 2020. I noticed I didn't make nothing last year. I normally make one project for my house for decorating, and I didn't do anything. I made these little crocheted bunnies. It's up on the wall. I can't really show you, but crocheted bunnies that they hang, and it's a banner with little crochet bunnies.
Oh, cute.
And then the year before that, I made these wooden things I got from the Dollar Tree or Dollarama, and I painted them, and they hang on my light fixture like they're little separate bunnies. So that would have been, so last year I said, how come I didn't make anything last year? And then my husband reminded me, we were in Florida last year, and so it was too late to actually celebrate Easter. So that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, I used to decorate all the time when my daughter was younger, but then when, she got older and out of the house and everything, I kind of stopped doing it. But now because of my granddaughter, it's like
Oh,
I want to do it, for her. And her
mhm.
favorite holiday right now is Halloween.
Oh, I love that too. Boy, I'm
So
right up with her. Right
she's
up
all
with
the
her.
time. When is Halloween? Matter of fact, she had me playing the Five Little Pumpkins song the other day.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
like,
good.
we got a while until Halloween comes, but
I know she's young, and I don't think you're allowed to do that. Or do you put her on every so often, or no? Like on the live
yeah,
stream? You do,
yeah.
yeah?
Because that's why I go live at lunchtime
Oh, I
when
didn't see that.
she's
I
taking
would have
her
left it.
nap. And
Ah,
if she does wake up, I let her come out and I'll hold her and let her say hi or whatever. Um,
and you had no
but
issues, right, with having anybody on?
no,
Because there used to be a
mm-mm.
big deal about putting kids on live stream.
It is if it's a child by themselves.
Okay.
They don't like you to do that. But as
Well, I
long
need to
as,
come and check her out and say hello to her. Boy,
yeah, oh, she's
told
a
you I miss
mess.
how it's so
And
cute.
she definitely wakes up, not every time I go live in the daytime, but a good bit of the time she'll wake up because she's getting to that age where she doesn't really want to take a nap. She just does because I still make her,
Right.
but
But
she's
is she
not
three?
really.
Is she
She's
3?
3, yeah.
Okay. What a fun age.
And she's actually like 3.5. She'll be 4 in August, and she'll be going to pre-K in the fall, and they still have them take a nap. Now I don't know how long of a nap.
Right.
Probably not as long as I try to get her to do. But then again, I go pick her up at 6 o'clock in the morning, And so by noon, she's tired. She's played hard and she needs to take a nap. So usually if I tell her I'll take her to the park when she wakes up, she'll usually take a nap. But
So,
that's why I'm excited about her going to school, because then I'll be able to go live whenever I want. I won't have to do it around her, being asleep. And I really can't do anything live when she's awake because she wants me to hold her and she wants to be on the camera and she wants to, you know.
that's for Dreamland. Hello out there. I don't want
That's
to ignore you
that's
guys.
Elisa. That's Elisa's other channel.
Lisa?
Elisa
Elise. Oh, Lisa.
from Stitching
It's
It
up.
Up.
Oh,
Yeah.
and she, gosh, she's good with. These people out here are amazing to me. I'm running into channels that I think I've either connected them through you or through Star or somewhere along the line. And I was watching one that, boy, she ever do. I want to start doing cards again because she's really talented with cards. Everybody I go to, it's like, okay, you're diamond painting. Well, maybe I'll have to pull out a diamond painting to go do this. Like everything interests me right now. Like I'm so excited to do any kind of craft, and it's
Yeah,
nice
me too.
doing it with people. Like like I think that's fantastic. That is adorable, and I can see myself if I had that particular one, I would make some kind of journal with it.
Yeah. Well, and Star was telling me that they on Timu you can get journals and cards, and then somebody else was saying in here that they had a keychain. Got a keychain from
Oh yeah,
someone and
if
did
I
it.
showed, oh no, I have an order coming in that I got a little crazy, but I do buy gifts for birthdays, all my family and everybody, right, and make
Mhm.
things. So I would say most of my when I spend money, it's probably for somebody else. It's not for me or my
Oh,
husband. It's probably for somebody else that I like buying
yeah.
for. And Timo
I
has
spend a lot of money on my granddaughter, but I
that.
only have one, and she's only going to be little one time. So,
Yeah. Hey.
you know, it's kind of
Hey.
like she is
My
my
man.
entertainment and my hobby.
So what is she like right now at 3? Like, I mean, what is she into? Is she into coloring books, like scribbling? What does she like
Uh,
doing as a
yeah,
hobby?
well, and I've been trying to teach her the letters and the numbers, and she knows all her shapes and she knows all her colors. And this morning we actually did 7 puzzles, and she actually could do them and actually wanted to keep going. After we did each one, she was like, let's do another one. And that was something new because normally she would get bored after, the first one.
Oh,
And so she's really liking puzzles now. And then she also I got her the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas book. And she
oh,
brought it to me and she actually sat there on my lap and let me read her the entire book, which
hmm.
normally if I got 2 or 3 pages of a book read to her, that was a lot, because she'd want to start turning the pages or getting down or whatever. But she actually liked the Grinch story. So she sat there and listened to that. And
Sure. This my orders coming in has 2 journals. One is giraffes and the other dolphins.
oh,
You guys have to make journals. That's what I want. You guys should have some fun making some journals. That would be. I don't know if you like that or not. That's just something if you want to try.
well, I'm doing a prayer journal, but it's going to be in a binder because I want to
Mhm.
be able to write on the pages.
Yeah,
And so
and
I
add things.
actually bought these well, you can't see because I don't have my camera up there. These sheet protectors that are
Yeah,
clear that I
yeah.
can put the pages in. That way I
Very.
can decorate the page and put
Yeah,
it down in the sheet protector, and then I can still pull it out and write on it for the
good.
prayer journal part of it. So that's what I was doing yesterday, getting paper and different things that I want to put in the prayer journal and getting it together. And then last night I found these. So now I've actually got it enough. I could probably start working on it.
That'd be fun. And you can decorate the front and back or whatever you want to
Okay,
do.
and good. They are clear. I was thinking they might be a little frosted, and I wanted them clear, and they are clear. Oh gosh, I just stuck it on the diamond painting. Ah,
It'll come off. That's good about that stuff. They peel off.
gosh.
I ordered something and it ended up coming from the States, and this is how bad. I needed acetate.
Oh, there we
The
go.
little boxes I was working on for Easter,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any acetate. I went through Amazon and they shipped me from the US. And then I went, well, I really didn't pay attention to size or anything. It was really expensive. And there, well, I'll show you this. Well, I don't have them right here, but really tiny I wish I had one. They're like only this big, and that cost me $20 or $30. And I went, oh my God, why did I do that? Because I couldn't get acetate. It was a lot of money. And I was like, oh my God, why did I do that? But I can't find any. All the acetate comes from the US. So there's nothing, I don't know, I have to look, but can't get access to that here. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even forgot you were in Canada until you just
Yeah.
said that. I was like, what? What is she talking about?
Yeah. Well, it's expensive.
I got contacted by somebody today wanting my mailing address, and they're going to send me something from Canada. And I was like, oh, it's so expensive. Don't do that. They were like, no, I want to.
Yeah.
I have the best
people
on here. I really do.
Yeah. It's okay. I want to get something for your granddaughter eventually. Like, let me just work on what you like and find out more about her. So if I told my mom that and I said I'm sending something to somebody that I know on here that has a little grandchild, my mom would get involved with this. My mom would. We're just talking about anything to do with kids, and she's like, right out for, yep, let's go do it. There's I joined this garden club, and what happens is you can rent some. I don't need it because I have a huge backyard. Well, not huge, but a lot of garden back there. And you can rent like a garden thing there, $20. But then when you grow the food, you have to give it to half of it's yours, and the other half is for food bank in where I live, for the food bank.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's very cool. And I went, so me and my mom were thinking, well, it's only $20. And they said, if you donate 20, then we'll do the garden for if you don't want anything to do with it. And I said, well, it's only $20. That would be helpful. They'll maintain the thing and just give it to the mission. So I was like, I think I'm going to do that. I think that's $20 is nothing to help other people out.
Right. So hi, Robert Springs. And hi, and I just missed somebody else. Hi, Joy. And hi, Create and Relate. Hello. I'm so sorry I wasn't looking at the chat. But welcome, everybody. Papa Robert Papa Springs, how is that grandbaby? Did they already have it, or they haven't had it yet? I don't remember. But yeah, I've had people send my granddaughter birthday presents, Christmas presents, just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
And a lot of them have been with me since she was just an infant, and so they can't believe how big she's gotten. And
well, I got to check in when you bring her on in the, what time do you live stream at? Maybe I'm never home.
I'll be live tomorrow at noon Eastern time.
What time?
12 noon.
Yeah, but Eastern, same. Yeah, you have the same time as me. That's right. Okay.
And then I also will be live on Thursday at noon with Elisa, and we'll be doing trivia.
Okay, I'll try it. I try to make what I can, but I do have to go out lots of times. I'm not home. So, hi, Rudy. So, I mean, I try to be as helpful as I can, enjoy as much as I can, but I do have a life besides just coming on. I have to go do groceries, and you know how it is. You can't. Oh, yeah. You try to do your best at visiting everybody, but I do have to do stuff, and I have a mom that's 94 that I take care of. So, yeah. I'm okay. Later, like, you know what I mean? Like now talking to you, she's all gone to bed and everything, and we're all good. And I just came back actually from, like I said, the Horticultural Society, which I'm loving, and the people it was so much fun. I love it.
Good.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's something local you can do?
Yeah. It's only, I don't know, 5 minutes away, 10-minute drive for me. And so, and my husband, and so me and my husband together, which we really didn't have any kind of getaway because we're, separately we do things, but together we didn't have anything. So he's really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it. And there's men and women there, so he can meet new people as well as I can meet new people. So it's really nice. I
Oh
like it.
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. What about the gardens? Oh yeah, you said you live in a apartment, but do you do any gardening kind of thing or? Couldn't
Yeah,
remember if you
I'm trying to grow. I've just planted seeds this past weekend. I'm trying to do like a container garden on my
right,
patio.
right.
And I planted some herbs and I planted some vegetable seeds and I'm going to do some flowers.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what grows. I mean,
Right.
hopefully I'm very ambitious. Hopefully, everything's going to come up, but you never know. But
Rudy?
I've done the cherry tomatoes on my
Oh,
patio
yeah.
before,
Right.
but I bought a plant that was already grown.
Okay.
And it did really well. So I've never tried to grow it from seed. So
You might be
I
able to
kind
do that.
I
So if
kind
you
of
tomatoes are easy, honestly.
yeah,
Tomatoes you
I
probably
kind
get
of thought if I could get the seeds to grow, it would be fun for my granddaughter, to be able to
oh
see them
yes.
grow and stuff. So
And I have a lot of faith in you. You're going to be tomatoes are one of the easiest things to grow. Matter of fact, I grew and I gave them away here because what's the name? It's a really known place in the States. And again, I bought seeds, Baker's Creek. You ever heard of that?
mm-mm.
It's a place that's really known for great and unusual seeds, and that's from the States. And I even had a friend that's from the States sent me a book from it, which is really cool. And I buy unusual seeds, and one of them was a teaspoon tomato. It's one of the smallest tomatoes you will ever see. It's pretty looking. It grows like a bush. You get a whole bunch of tomatoes, but they're tiny. They're just like, see my fingers are like tiny like that, and they're
Yeah.
delicious. They're delicious
Oh,
and easy to grow. I grew so many that I gave plants away, and I couldn't. I gave so many that I had so many I ran out. Like no one wanted them anymore. So
oh my.
that's something I would send you some of those seeds too. I'll have to get a little thinking together what I want to do after. But as I think about it, it's the same thing as I'm sending other Star and Miss Southern. I want to send her something again. I've already sent her coins and different things before, but I want to do something again. But it takes me a while because I think, okay, she likes that, and I get listening to you, and I'll see what you like, and that's what I put together, something that you like,
Yeah.
that. And matter of fact, I have something on the go. Because are you gonna eventually maybe do crocheting or anything like that? You want to try or
Yeah.
something?
Well, I'm learning how to crochet. Elisa is teaching me.
Okay.
I'm just not, I haven't, again, with the time issue, I don't have a lot of time to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping this
When she,
summer and fall, oops, I'll be able to dedicate more time to it.
okay. Well, Lisa's looks like she's a very good crocheter. I mean,
Yes,
all the hats I saw was adorable. They were so cute.
and
And
and the funny thing is that I was going in all these crochet channels, and
okay.
everybody, when I would say, I want to learn, I need somebody that'll teach me, they were all like, well, go to this channel, go to that channel, they got tutorials, and I'm like, yes, but I need somebody I can ask questions and can actually show me,
Yeah.
you know. So when
Well,
I met Elisa and she was like, I'll show you how to crochet, I was like,
sweet.
seriously? That would be wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for you too. Like, I don't want to take over. You've known Lisa for a long time, but if you want to do something, I would, you know what, the best time to do some of that is probably offline. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
one-on-one thing is kind of somewhat better, I think. But it's cool if you want to live stream and learn on here too. And if people want to watch you, that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, well, now she made a couple of like tutorial videos and put them on her channel for me. Uh,
That's
but then too, we talk on the phone and
yeah, that's cool.
text and stuff like that. If I have questions or whatever. But
Well, I'm gonna grab something. Like I was gonna just show you because this is me fooling around with things that for my book. You saw that book I made, right? The crochet book. Like it was just a normal book, and I decorated with crochet and knitting stuff. You know what I'm talking about? No.
I'm trying to remember.
It's okay. I'm gonna grab it so that
Okay.
it's.
Yeah.
And I want to show you what I did because I was trying to do a book to get patterns that I like. Like I showed you this. I think I did the little cupcake thing, right?
Yes. Yes.
And I made them and give them away. And what happened was I forgot the pattern, so I had to figure out the pattern, find the pattern, and now it's in a book. So if I ever forget again, I can just look in my book, and that's what it was for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab something.
That's that's a good idea because I would forget too. Create and relate. You've started trying to attempting to crochet.
Okay, I just wanted to. I'm just gonna bring it down like this. Oh, I can't tell. See, I don't have my TV plugged, so I can't see what I'm showing you. But it was like that, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then there's the back. So that's just the way I decorate a journal for, because I know, you know what I mean? All this is knitting and this, whatever way you want to decorate a journal. But I just thought it would be cool. If I'm going to make this a knitting crocheting journal, why not put some of the pieces on to crochet and knit, right? So it's like you being religious to take something you love, like putting crosses on or whatever it is. Not that I'm not religious. That's not what I mean. But any journal could be made into what you want, right?
Right.
Like
Right.
you. That's why I'm big on journals. In fact, I'm going to see if I can see you so I can show you. So this is what I got into doing. And then I went, okay, I got other projects. I got to finish the Easter stuff. So
That's so nice, Robert. I'm so glad. It won't be long now.
great. I can see them. I'm so happy. I can see everybody better. It's hard to see it.
His granddaughter due in July. That's so cute.
Oh, that's cute. I missed that. Like I told you, any little ones, me and my mom absolutely miss. I wanted to show you this part too. I got to paint it, so I'm gonna probably just on a live stream to paint it. But see, my daughter got into 3D printing, and so she gave me this one, but she's selling them now. Like I'm not trying to like tell you I'm selling these online for anybody. That all I'm just saying is how cool this is because I can paint it all, and then it sits over top of a doorway for Easter. Can you see that?
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably paint it both sides, and then I'm going to just slip it for Easter on there. But this is what I was bringing out. I was just showing you how I was really getting into experimenting with the patterns because I want to make a bag or something. So this is the different squares. And it was Star talking about, I want to learn how to do granny squares. So this is kind of Star kind of got me incentive to do this. So this is like called a daisy one, right? And I did a smaller version. And then this is a different pattern than this one, like really. But I did daisy, right? So you take a whole bunch of these. So it's all it was granny squares because because Star mentioned about doing granny squares. And I went, you know what? I think there's so many patterns. I think I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna fool around with patterns. So that's exactly to put in that book, right?
Right.
But it's too thick. So I'm gonna put that book is be my like I have all the patterns for it, and then I'm going to come up with some kind of book that might almost be a photo album, and I put all these inside and then label them and say, okay, this is the daisy stitch, right? Like I have them. Matter of fact, I wrote them on the back of here. Hey, look, just so I remember what stitch they are.
Oh yeah.
So that is a multicolored granny square, which here's two different colors right here that I tried it around with, right? That's what she wanted. I think she wanted a plain granny square. And then you had, this is like a solid granny square.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have, like I told you, I was like, once she started me on it, I went, I think I'm going to have fun. And there's way more patterns I want to do and then put them in my book. Like I said, and let's say I do want to make a blanket or something. I just have to go find it all in a book. I think you create and relate. Is that new to your channel or you already said hi?
Yeah, I said hi to her when she first came.
And Nana, you are going to show me the pattern, right? Well, I took it off of the internet, but I think to me, teaching somebody one-on-one is a better thing. And then this was, you want to know why I did this? Is like Okay, that's a double stitch crochet. And then this is a treble, which I always call triple, but it's treble. So I did all of them so I can put in my book. So that's single crochet, what it looks like. And I did them in colors. There's a half double crochet. There's a double crochet. And this is the biggest one. It's called a treble crochet, which to me it's triple crochet. But anyways, so that's one in my book, right? I'm going to put that label. This is what single. Do I like that one? And whatever. I can determine what I want to make from now. I see the sample of it. And then this is the other ones. Oh yeah, actually I take that back. This one here. Yeah, that's why I wrote it, because I knew I was going to forget. This is called the single color granny square. And that's a granny square that's multicolor, but this is a solid. I said it was these are solid ones right here. This is where the whole square is solid. That's different. And I had 2 colors of that.
Elisa said she likes your nails.
Oh, thank you. I gotta get them done again for Easter, but thank you. And then I have what's that? Okay. And then I have this one, which I thought was kind of cool. This is called the flower. The other one's a daisy, but this is a flower granny square. That's what that one looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have this one's sunburst. I think that is because I have 2 of them. Yeah, a sunburst granny square right there. That's what a sunburst looks like.
Yeah.
And the last one, I just like this. It's called a mosaic granny square. And it's like, you can see it. I'll put it close up, but it's like 3D kind of on it. It bubbles up. I like this one. This is almost one of my favorite ones, but it does. And you can keep going. Imagine that as a pillow. Like if I took the same and just keep the same design going and going, it'd make a really cool pillow. But anyways, this started from start. This is because she wanted to learn how to do granny squares. And I went, I'm going to have fun with this. There is a zillion designs on here. A zillion. Let's put them all back. And I knew I'd forget, so I had to tag them because I'd forget the design. There's too many.
Yeah, this is addictive.
Oh, the diamond painting, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm like looking and seeing how much more of this blue it is, because I want to do the purple. There's not much purple here, just a little there, here, and here.
Yeah, you can't, but it cost me. I did run out. Like they didn't give me enough for a kit. And I think every diamond, that's what I was talking to whoever Star and different ones that do diamond painting. I think they each have a number and you can actually order the color you need. The only thing is I did do that. And it was a lot of money for paying for one specific color. And I just want to say thank you to whoever, people were saying something about, I think that's great, Sherry Potholder. I think that's awesome to do that with. And thank you for everybody's comments. If I missed you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, now see, I made some dishcloths, and I absolutely am in love with those dishcloths. I mean, I use them in my shower. I use them for my dishes. I'm like, I don't want anything but one of those now. So,
Elisa, you can she just said, I have popcorn stitches, a really cool stitch. Matter of fact, one of them, which one is it? She's right. This one is got popcorn in it. And Lisa, if you show how to do that, Elisa, that'd be great. I think people would love that because you can take that as a flower. You don't need to do just the granny square. You can just take the flower and put it on, again, a journal or whatever, a purse. If you made a granny square purse out of a solid granny square and then add some of these daisies, you could do that too, eh? There's so many things.
Oh, Robert, you're going to have so much fun with your granddaughter. I tell you, it changes your life when you have grandchildren. It really does. I don't care what kind of parent you were. You could be the world's best parent, but there is something about being a grandparent. I really did not know how much I was going to love it.
I bet. I agree with you. I think that's cute. He said I can do some of this stuff with my grandkids. I love men crafting with, their grandkids. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. And that bond between a grandfather and a granddaughter is so special. That's why I'm so glad that my ex is being a good grandpa.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Really nice to hear.
And it was sad to me when we split up because that was one thing, he grew up with his grandparents going and spending summers with them and stuff. I didn't. My grandparents were gone before I was around. So it was really important to me that, we would be the grandparents and they would come to our house for summer and, vacation and stuff like that. And then, so when we got divorced, I was like, that's going to ruin that. But it didn't. We still, do what we need to do to make it special for her.
That's awesome. And somebody was saying goodbye to you. Dee and Doug retired. They were just saying goodbye.
Who?
Dee
and Doug. Hello, Dee and Doug.
Yeah, Dee and Doug. Yeah, I think I saw her say she was leaving, but I'm not positive. I thought I saw her say.
She's hilarious. If you don't know her, you got to go meet her channel. She's hilarious. She makes me laugh every time I watch her.
Oh, that's great.
Doesn't matter what she's talking about. I will get myself laughing.
Oh, that's fab. That's fantastic. It's, that's to me a special gift when people can make people laugh. I think that's a special gift.
It is.
Because not everybody, I try. My mom can be hilarious at 94. I wish I had the humor she has, but I don't have it. I'm not the same as her, but I wish I did. Because she gets people laughing so much. It's funny.
Well, I'm sure Dee is exactly like she is in real life, like she is on her channel. It's just so natural, but she's hilarious. I'm like, I don't know if she realizes how funny she is.
Yeah. I bet. Sometimes they don't. They're so funny and they don't realize that. But now we think you're funny. Well,
I tell her in my comments, I'll say, you are hilarious. I think she's just so funny. And her daughter has a channel too. I think it's Angelina. No, I was just going somewhere and now I looked up and I don't see where it was I was supposed to be going. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're upside down.
Oh, sorry to hear that. She says, my sister has dementia. So my sister and I, stopped in and our grandma to them. I don't know if I'm right, but that's Sherry. Cheris?
Yeah. Well, Dee, you are just being you, but you're hilarious. You may not, it would be different if you were trying to be funny, because it would come off like that you were trying to be funny. That's why you're hilarious, because you're not trying to be funny. You just are funny. I love her perspective on life. That's maybe what I should say. But it definitely makes me laugh. And I think we need more laughter in our lives. It's so easy to get down and dark and,
Amen. I agree with you 100%. It's true.
Mm-hmm. And if we can't laugh at ourselves and things that we do ourselves, then,
It's hard sometimes to do that, I think it's a good thing. And I'll use me as an example. Sometimes you might do something stupid and you should just laugh it off. And sometimes you get so upset with yourself because you did something that's stupid, whatever it is. I can't think of anything right now, but I've done many things like that. And then my mom will laugh and I'm going, what's so funny? And you should be laughing at yourself sometimes. So.
Well, I don't know. I guess sometimes I do things that definitely show my age. Like I've said things before to my son-in-law where I thought I knew what something meant and I was not right. And he's like, "What?" I'm like, such and such. And he's like, "No, Ma, that's not what that is." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So my daughter's like, don't try to be hip because you're not. It's like just be yourself. Don't try to be younger than you are because you don't know.
It's okay. Like I think it's great. So don't let kids say no because I think it's my
Well,
sister, my niece does that to my sister, and I'm going, no, like let's say she wants to dress a little. My sister's very petite, and I'm way bigger built than her, but she can look really cute and dress a little more, stylish and younger. And
hmm
and then you get the kids saying, you're too old to wear that, and I'm thinking, no, why can't she? Like
yeah,
she looks good in it, and what's the matter with being a little bit? I mean, classy, but younger, younger
yeah,
version. I think there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I, who said we all had to grow old and not enjoy life?
yeah, definitely.
We're not that old.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be that old for a while. I mean, I don't want to get. I shouldn't say I don't want to get old, but I don't want to live like I'm old. You know what I mean? I want to still be independent and come and go as I please and do what I want and be active and
Mhm. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And my friend's only 3 years old.
nobody in my dad's family lived past the age of 50
Oh,
until my sister, my brother, and myself. Up until us, and I mean, some of them had illnesses, but some of them had freak accidents, and it was like there was like a curse if you lived past 50. It was like unusual, and so we all were like, "Please let us make it to 50." And now that we're all past 50, it's like, yeah, we broke that curse. We're not gonna. Now we're gonna see how long we can live.
that's just for washing dishes. It's really got a nice wool, strong thing. It's abrasive, so you can wash dishes with. That's
Yes,
what
I have
that.
some of that scrubby yarn.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I've been making, and I put a little sticker. Whoever I want it says "handmade with love." That's what I want on them.
aw,
Yeah. So I do. I like making little gifts and then giving away or sending them out or whatever I want to do with them, I guess.
yeah, Rudy, stop asking people to type numbers, please. Not everybody likes numbers. And then he was trying the other night, I forget what chat we were in, but he was trying to say I was 87. I'm like, no, I'm 62. Don't make me older than I am.
I remember hearing him on, I think he went up on Stars channel and
Yeah,
I heard Rudy talking and once in a while, I don't mind going, he wanted me to count down from 100 down. I went, no, but I would say 100.
yeah.
I'd give you a couple numbers once in a while is good.
He just is autistic and he
Yeah.
really likes his numbers.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that at all as long as he's not being, harassing about it.
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't want anybody to come in and feel uncomfortable because of somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think most people would understand and you
yeah.
explained it too. So yeah, I don't know. I think I was saying it and typing it to Star because my neighbor, they're not there anymore, but the old neighbors had an autistic daughter, and my two kids are PSWs, so both watched her, and they were very good with her. But she's like Rudy is more. He's actually advanced. He can communicate everything. She can't communicate.
Yeah.
Like she was like I would say she's in a higher level of autism than what Rudy is for sure.
Yeah.
But they're always something special. He knows numbers. Okay. She was a whiz at computers, believe it or not. She would go on there, and if you didn't want her, she could figure out how to go into a program on your computer when you might have not wanted her to go to it. Nothing like all clean. Like if you said, no, that's enough. And somehow she'd sneak on there and know how to put the password in and figure it out. She was very good with the computer. Yeah, but she couldn't communicate. She tried in her own way, but she like could not like verbally say it. She would communicate different ways. Like if she wanted something, you kind of like grab your arm or, different movements to communicate.
Yeah.
But she was sweet. She was my daughters were so good with her, and she liked them because they were that good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody's got gifts, and we're all here to help each other out and live the best that we can. And I think there are a lot of people that, oh, I just dumped my things over.
Dee and Doug are saying goodbye to you because they said it's 11 o'clock. So,
okay, good night. I just dumped it.
Uh-oh.
Goodness me, but at least it was not on the floor this time. At least it's on the desk.
I think it's cute. I want to see. You got that from the Dollar Tree, right?
Yes.
I want to see if they do not have all the same things in the Dollar Tree in Canada. So, and did you find that like in the crafts section or whatever? Is that
yeah.
Okay.
And it was hanging up on a peg thing. And I mean, at first I didn't even know what it was. And I kind of, did a double take on it and said, well, what is that? And then when I pulled it down and looked at it, I was surprised. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is what I thought it was.
Well, that's cool that you.
And I said, well, for $1.25, it's worth finding out before I spend the money to get the other stuff, find out whether or not I can even do it or would even like doing it. I could have tried it and it could have been like, yeah, this is not fun. So,
yeah, and you would have wasted. That's a perfect sample. It wasn't too expensive. It's a small enough, and now it knows whether you like it or not because,
right.
They get really big. There's one I did. Well, maybe I'll pull it out one time. I don't know if it interests you, but it's something that I did. I gave them away too. I have some like that I have, there's one. I don't know if this is helpful or anything, but let's say you run out of space and you don't want them all on your wall. And I know Stars knows a whole lot how she stores it, but I did 4 season ones. Like for instance, I did a winter one and I took the same size and put it in a frame. So when the seasons change, I just take out the diamond painting and put a new one in for the different seasons.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So then it's kind of like I got them like between a thin styrofoam and they're all saved, specially protected there. And then I just in a box and they just pull them out. And so then it creates less space I'm using up to store them.
Right.
This is
and that is a problem with crafts is that you got to have a place to keep everything.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm telling you.
Hi, crafting enthusiast. How are you? Let me give you a blue wrench. You can mix and mingle and get to know everybody. You probably already do. Probably everybody that likes diamond painting.
And I will tell you, most people told you not to put this in glass, okay? But I have had it for years and I have no issues with it. That, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, yeah, you can see it. I need to take it down. So I thought, well, we're talking about it. I might as well take the one I did already down because it's Christmas.
Oh, my goodness. That's big.
Well, it's not. It's bigger than the one you got, but it's, and then they do something different. But what I took was acrylic paint and painted all the way around the frame because I don't like, how it's got the colors to use and all that on this, the big ones. So some other people do other things. They pay money, have it stretched and get it on professionally. And that cost me too much money. I just went to the dollar store, got a frame, painted around it and just put it like that.
Yeah,
That's why.
that's beautiful.
So I'm going to pop this one out, and I got one for spring, summer, and fall. I should have swapped it out by now, but you know, it wasn't spring yet. So what was I supposed to do in January and February? It snows here, so I thought, well, I'm going to just leave it up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then now we're talking about March. Spring is what, the 21st. So I'm going to
Yeah.
pull up the other one in.
Friday. Yeah.
See,
Well,
this is.
I did 3 colors. That's 2 colors. There's 2 colors of pink that are almost the same. Wow. Look at this.
Got a lot of color left.
They are almost the same. I mean, this is a little darker shade, but
Yeah.
and then the 2 greens are very similar also. And then I've just got black, and look at the purple. Tiny little bit of purple. And then some orange. A lot of black though. Black and green is the most. Well, I think I did pretty good though for my first time.
Yeah. It looks like you did a lot already, did you?
I did all of the blue and the pink and the white on the wings and the body, and then some blue over in here. So there's only purple here and here on the tips of the wings.
Yeah, you don't need much purple.
And A is black, I think. Yeah. And then the border around it is black. And then I'll be done with the butterfly and I'll just have the flowers to do.
Well, you're doing good. Did you just
Yeah.
start this tonight?
Yeah.
That's good. Amazing.
Like at
Yeah.
8:30 or something, 8 o'clock, something like that.
Oh, that's great.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can swatch up. I can do some more. See, I'm going to switch this up tonight, and then I can put it back on the wall. Right while I'm talking to you. See, I love it. I love talking to you, and then I can get 2 things done at once. I get to physically do some labor and chat. So it's
Well, I'm gonna bring this camera back up because I'm gonna stop doing that. Let me get this back over here. Oops, sorry, y'all. Making y'all dizzy.
Ooh.
There we go. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy doing this. I'm really going to go. I got to go to town tomorrow afternoon, and I will go and see what other ones that they have and get them. Oh, sticky part getting stuck on that. Getting all stuck. Miss Slim Twiggy, hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh yeah, drop your link. Y'all just do #echo and it will drop your link. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. That's so cute. I'm so glad I got the tray thing to put everything in. Okay.
don't know what I did with them. Oh well.
Yes, Slim Twiggy, this was my first time trying to do it. I bought that at the Dollar Tree because I've been wanting to do it and I didn't know what all I was going to need to be able to do it. And I was kind of thinking with my eyesight that I was going to need the light up mat and the magnifying glass. So I saw those at the Dollar Tree and I said, let me get one and try it. And then if I like it, then, I can invest in the other stuff. But I don't think I'm going to need it. I think maybe a brighter light. But other than that, I think I'm going to be pretty good. So I'm glad that I tried it, Because I've probably been saying for about 6 months that I can't do it. Hey, BJ, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, they're very fun and they're kind of addicting. I think I definitely will be addicted to doing it.
By the way, I like how you did this flower.
Grandma 20. Hello, hello. Like I did what?
The right here. Well, I can't point to it, but around the whole rim of this, the flowers and all that. That's really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Like how you case it in. It's cool.
Yeah, on Restream you can do different backgrounds and you can download, put your own. They have some and then you can put your own in there too. So I like to make different ones for different lives.
And then you have a new person, Pup Rumor. I think you might have said
Pup
hello.
Rumor, yeah, she was in the other day. She actually bought some memberships and gave them away.
How nice.
She said, I'm on a roll. I caught you live twice lately. Yeah, because she said she normally doesn't catch me live. So that's good. I really do think I need to be going live more in the evening and stuff because I think I'm missing people that are working and stuff that can't come in the daytime. But like I said, with my granddaughter, I don't have a lot of choice. You don't even know what diamond painting is. Well, I just put it up, but I will get it and show you. It's where you have the background and then you have the little jewels that you put in on the painting. And like I've already done the blue and the pink and the white. But it's sticky. And they'll stick to it and then it's got a film over it that you peel back and then you stick them. But you see how it's catching the light and shining? That's why they call it diamond painting. So it's like little diamonds. BJ's in Canada too, Nana.
Well, hello there, BJ. Where are you from in Canada? It's kind of funny when we say, I'm sorry, but I think it's funny, and I do it myself. I say Canada, and it's like Canada's just a little town up the street.
Yeah.
So
I know. I know. It's huge.
Funny. Yeah. So you laugh. I'm from Ontario, BJ. What province are you from, is what I'd say. And diamond painting's fun. You got a whole crowd. Even the guys can do it. And I've seen guys have a lot of fun with doing diamond paintings. Oh, you got Melissa's journey. Is she new? Melissa's journey?
No, I think I've known her for a little while.
Oh, well, you're from Canada. She's a Miss Slim Twiggy. Yeah,
she's in Canada too.
Yeah. What province are you guys from? I want to know if anybody's nearby. That would be actually kind of cool to have met somebody that's nearby.
BJ said he's in Burnaby. Burnaby.
I get a Burnaby, but
whereabouts in Ontario? I am originally from Belleville.
Okay, you're not. You're giving me city within. Is it British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba? Yeah, unless I mean you're giving more close for me to find you. But I can track you down, BJ. Now you're helping me out a little better. But I'm not sure where Burnaby is. Like, there's so many. Just because I know the provinces, I definitely don't know all the cities within the province. You're in whereabouts in Ontario? You are about 3 hours away from me. I'm near Windsor, Ontario. So Belleville's near Toronto. I know where that is. I've been past there. I've
Okay, and
traveled.
Miss Lynn Twiggy says, I'm in a border city,
There we
Saskatchewan
go.
and
And
Alberta.
gotcha. I got it. I didn't know there was a border city, but that's cool. I've been out there. I would say there's not any province I haven't been to already. I would say I've been to all of them. Now it's the U.S. I haven't been to all the states. I got a few I want to go to. I mean, I want to go to North Dakota. I think that'd be cool. But then I had somebody say it's not that exciting, but it doesn't matter. I like to just go and see it for myself. That's what I say. Oh, east suburb of Vancouver. And I definitely know where Vancouver is too.
And Star is saying it's in British Columbia.
Yeah.
If that
Yeah,
helps.
that makes sense. You're way on the other side of my daughter's in Alberta. So you're near my daughter. And I've never been to wait, no, maybe I was. I think I'm trying to think if I went through Minnesota. Where's that close? What state is that close to?
Minnesota is Minnesota is between Wisconsin and North Dakota, and then it borders Canada, is on the other side.
I feel like I went there, and it's for wait a minute, I was trying to see Melissa, New York. I've been to New York. I love New York. I absolutely love New York. I wanted to sing the song. Remember, I said I was, how that song is, I love New York in June. How about you? That's a song. And that's when I went to New York, was in June. And I kept singing that song after, because I was like, okay, well, I've been there and it was June and I love New York, by the way. If you're not used to busy peace city, then you might not like it, but I love it. I like it. And I've been to Texas. And
saying you're from Texas, Kat, is like saying you're from Canada. It's like Texas is so big.
Huge. Yeah, Texas is huge. Yes. And I like Texas. I have a friend. I know she's going to know this because, well, let me see if you know it. She is, as a matter of fact, she's a YouTube friend that I met. And when I went to Arizona on the way home, we went through Texas and we met up and we spent a few days. I'll never forget. She's a wonderful lady and I love her to death. And it is in now Texarkana. Texarkana borders. It's so cool, this thing. It borders Texas and Arkansas. One side of the street is Arkansas and one side of the street is Texas. I thought that was so cool. North Dakota's nice. Oh, okay. North Dakota borders
North Dakota borders Manitoba and a wee bit Saskatchewan, I believe. I think my friend Kim is in Saskatchewan. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, and I knew it was Manitoba and then it's part of Saskatchewan because they have, it's actually known, it's a peace garden or something. I don't know if I'm saying exactly right. It's in the Dakota side of it, but it's Canadian and American it's a known garden. It's in Dakota, and I wanted to see that. It represents both sides. So I think that's when I see something come together with both sides, I like it. So I think it's cool.
Yeah, that's why I have the map, because I love knowing where people are from.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I'm not good at geography. So I'm like, wait a minute, let me look, because I don't know for sure what you're talking about.
No, I think that's cool. I used to have that too in my basement when I was doing it, like a long time ago, not on YouTube, but when I was doing, it shows you how old I am. When I was doing Yahoo Chat, that's when I had the map, and I was meeting people from England, and I would see where Wales was, England. And I have a friend from Blackpool. So I used to look up that. And my favorite place is Australia. I want to visit Australia, Hawaii, and Australia for sure. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I know lots of people from Australia. And Australia's pretty big too. I mean,
Yep.
there's different areas in Australia too.
Yeah. When we talked, we were talking about that, right? Because it has different, like it has a forest area and a desert area, and it has water area. Like it switches all throughout the whole country. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I think I told you that too, because I said that I was a diver and I wanted to go. I did. I wanted to go diving there.
Yes.
But I put a little bit of weight on, and that's not happening because my suit doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to do.
I've got to get my swimsuit out and see now that I've lost weight how it's going to be. I might have to be buying a new swimsuit this summer.
Well, congratulations to you because it's not an easy. It's a challenge to lose weight. So
I had the gastric sleeve surgery done, and I've lost 80 pounds in 8 months. But wow. Yeah, it's still even with doing the gastric sleeve, it's still you still have to eat right and exercise and all of that. So
the only thing that always scared me about that, I don't know if I'd ever. I guess I look at it, it scares me so much that I would rather be heavy than that because I heard a lot of people, well, yours is different, but they had the bypass surgery, right? The
yeah.
One I would say, and they can never eat right again. They don't, it's bad. They get sick if they eat too much.
It's like with anything else. If you follow your doctor's instructions and you do what you're supposed to do as far as your recovery and all, then you will have a good outcome. But the bypass is definitely different than the sleeve. I don't have problems with any one particular type of food. Now, certain foods fill up my stomach faster than others, and I have to make sure I don't overeat or I'll be in pain, But I know there are a lot of people that have had the bypass that can't eat certain things. But I did it because of my health. I was such a bad diabetic that they were telling me that I was maxed out on all the medication and my sugar still wasn't under control. And I had tried to diet and exercise on my own and nothing ever worked, So I needed the extra help, but.
No, I'm not out west there, BJ. I'm Ontario. I'm like 3-4 driving days to get to you. Because I don't know what Lloydminster. What is Lloydminster? That sounds almost like English from England, Lloydminster. And if it helps, if you want to look on a map, I'm across from Detroit, Michigan. That's where I'm on the outskirts. But if you look at Detroit, Michigan, that right there is a famous bridge. It's called the Ambassador Bridge. It's the highest, busiest bridge in the world, like not in the world, but in North America. And we are building a new bridge called the Gordie Howe Bridge that will be opening up in the fall.
So are you actually between Michigan and New York?
There is, because Ontario's really huge, okay? So there's different ways to get access to the United States. Mm-hmm. And I believe they're like, oh, okay. Have you ever heard of Niagara Falls? Niagara Falls is pretty known.
Yeah.
Okay, so Niagara Falls has Buffalo, New York. So yes, it does border with New York because there's Buffalo, New York, and we have our side, and there's 2 falls in Niagara Falls. Ours is kind of the curly one, and the United States one is flat, and you can cross over the bridge, and you can be into the United States through New York. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I think I asked you if you knew Mayhem and Miracles. She is in that same area because she goes over shopping in New York.
Yeah, I do not. You'll have to introduce me. Like, no, I don't know. I don't know who she is. Yeah. I'm thankful that I'm meeting all nice people from you and Star and Miss Southern Belle. So that's why I will always say how I appreciate the 3 of you are awesome ladies as far as how you run your channels and help everybody. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. It's just, I think I was, like you said, I didn't realize how big Canada was. And so I was thinking, well, if they're all from Canada, they're, close, but not.
Oh, no, it's huge. And Okay, so Ontario, and I think there's another one too, because I don't know if Montreal, Quebec goes to the United States, but I know that you got Buffalo, New York, which is our Niagara Falls. You got where I live, Windsor, Ontario, crosses over to, Toronto might have an entrance to too. I can't remember all the areas, just in Ontario, right? Then you're talking about if we go out west to Manitoba, Saskatchewan, that borders on North Dakota. Then if you go further up, that's Washington State, crosses to British Columbia. So we have lots of connections to going to Canada. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know, the only part that I don't think connects, I could be wrong, is the East Coast. I don't know if the East Coast connects to the United States. That's the only one I don't know about. I know about it. I've been to Halifax, and I've been to Prince Edward Island, and that's really gorgeous, that province. It's beautiful. They have the sand is like a reddy orange sand, and they have these little, this was so funny what my daughter did. They have these little what the heck, foxes. They're like the foxes like this little, I don't know if you can see my hand, but tiny foxes. And
Yeah.
they thought they were so adorable. And even Disney puts a character that looks just like that fox. I always thought it was fake, but it wasn't. And my daughter went, "Oh, we got to get it to take good pictures." And she went out, and then a whole bunch of them were coming after her, attacking her, and she had to run in and jump in the car because it wasn't just one little fox; it was a zillion foxes came out. Like they were all over, like they were like squirrels to us, or little rats. They were like coming out in piles.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun. That was a very fun, big, huge island, and you have to take a big, huge bridge to get over to it. Yeah, three. BJ, there used to be only 2 territories, and then we added the third territory, well, years back. But it's funny when you start thinking of our history. Like everybody, even the United States, everybody has a history. Like we're very close to, our history comes from out of England, the UK, actually. Our flag, we didn't get a flag that was our own flag until 1967. And before that, we went under the Union Jack or whatever from England. So we have a lot of history with England. I lived in Western Ontario. Oh, yeah?
I just went over to my dog's channel that I'm streaming with too.
Oh,
It's funny.
that's sweet. Does she need help?
My dog? No.
Oh, no. Okay. That's cute. Oh, your dog's streaming into your channel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'm streaming to my dog's channel.
Is that right there? Is that Chloe? That's
Chloe, yes.
That's cute. And I love Chloe. She's, oh my God, she's so cute. She's adorable. Okay, I'm going to give him that. It was a number. Rudy says, Nana, how was your life in 1961? Well, I was like 2 years old, so I don't remember much of my life in 1961, but thank you for asking.
That's all right. He was telling me I was a child in 1945. Well, I'm like, no, I was not even born
I think that's
by
where
then. Top to bottom hair and skincare. Hello. I need to talk to you about my hair falling out. What products do you have that will help stop my hair from falling out?
That's a good one. Boy.
Well, I have a low thyroid, which causes my hair to be thin anyway. And then I had the weight loss surgery, which made my hair even thinner.
Mm-hmm.
And so
That makes
to me, it's possibly trying to grow back in, but it was just really, really thin. So I had bought a wig and I tried to wear the wig, but it wasn't me. And I said, the heck with it. If people don't like because I don't have any hair, then they just don't like me because I don't have any hair. But I would love to know what to do to try to get it. I'm taking biotin. I'm using biotin shampoo.
I did hear that, right? The biotin's because someone told me that biotin was good for hair.
Yeah,
Is it?
and it helps my nails to grow, so
Yes.
I would think it's helping my hair too.
Well,
Yes, I eat lots of protein. That's part of when you've had the weight loss surgery, you have to eat a lot of protein. But I think because your body goes through so much change so fast when you have the weight loss surgery that it just, your body just kind of freaks out on you. But supposedly I should be past the falling out stage and I should be, it should start be growing. Saw palmetto. Can I take that if I'm diabetic?
soft palmetto. That's interesting.
Yeah, let me write that down.
By the way,
Oh,
I think that Melissa said, and I agree. I think you look beautiful just like you are.
oh, thank you. I really was uncomfortable when it was falling out and I tried to wear hats and stuff. And then one night I had a baseball cap on and somebody thought I was a trans person and I was like, ugh.
Uh,
So, which I don't have any problem with that, but
yeah.
you know, and so like I said, I have a wig. It's a nice wig. I like how I look in the wig, but I just don't like wearing it. So,
So that is, I want to, you know what, I'm right. I have my little pods of notes when I see something interesting because my brain does not remember everything. I
mhm.
like, I would like to check into, and I almost did buy a tin. So you feel that helps? Like these nails are my nails, but they put a thickener to protect them. But because I garden and craft so much, my nail beds are so thin that they were hurting my fingers all the time. So it's
Mhm.
not just because of being pretty why I wanted to do it. I did it because I
Yeah.
wanted to protect my,
No, my nails were very thin and weak. I would break them very, easily. And now they're much stronger and they do grow more. So I think the biotin
I
is
think
helping
mine
that.
works. Okay. My neighbor, who's kind of a nurse, she said I tried that, but it didn't work for her. But I'm
Well,
writing it down to
that's the
remind me to
thing.
try.
Everybody is,
What's that?
you
The one.
know,
Do you remember what she said to try?
the saw palmetto. I'm fixing to Google it and see what it says about it.
And how's that spelled? I got to try. I'm just trying to go back to spell it and
It's
everything.
SAW and
SAW.
then PALMETTO.
Oh, saw palmetto. Okay, I'm checking out on that too. I think
Yeah.
that if they're good at what they do, they're going to know, or they're going to tell you, well, there's nothing you can do. But I'm going by you, and if it works, I'm trying to see if biotin because my hair is thinning out too, and I didn't do anything. I haven't had any surgery. I didn't do anything, for it to fall out. But I would love to have some help making it thicker again.
Yes, me too.
So it's so hilarious.
It
This
says,
is all my notes. Every
well,
time on YouTube, they'll go, okay, you got to make sure you do this and this. So
I
I
know. I'm a note taker too. Are you a Capricorn by chance?
no. I
No,
try to
I'm a
take a good.
Capricorn,
I
and
don't know if
I
you. Okay, sorry. Capricorn's a good one, isn't it? I think it's a good sign.
yeah, but we're note takers. That's like one of
I,
our big traits. BJ says he's been playing with AI to see if I can do any decent content with it. So far, it's okay. Check out Suno, BJ, SUNO. It's mostly for writing music. And then there's another one, Midnight. I think Midnight Cafe is for images. But yes, some of that AI stuff is really helpful. Okay, it says saw palmetto is a supplement that may help the hair grow. However, the current evidence to support the use of this treatment is limited, and official bodies do not recommend it. It has a few side effects. What are the side effects? Um,
He says, I am a bald lion. That's okay. So men look good bald. I mean, women feel uncomfortable, and I don't know if we love it, but men look good bald, I think. What's that saying? Bald is beautiful?
Well, and I was never a vain person until my hair started falling out, and then I was like, "Oh my God." So it's really weird. When I was young and had thick curly hair, I never gave it a thought.
Yeah, but as a woman, I mean, maybe that's a little bit chauvinistic or something. As a woman, we feel comfortable with hair. That's how I think we feel. And when
Yeah.
we lose it, it's really hard on us. We're men. That's an everyday occurrence with men as they get older. And it doesn't seem to, maybe it affects some people. Maybe some guys it bothers, but a lot of them don't. It doesn't bother them.
Yeah, now this it doesn't say a whole lot about the cell palmetto, but it does say that just with the hair loss, um,
Does it say,
deficiencies in vitamin D, iron, and vitamin C can cause hair loss. I am a little deficient in vitamin D, and I've been taking a supplement for that.
well, I have to take B12 because actually, believe it or not, if you're low in B12, it can cause you to be what's the mind one where we forget everything. As supposedly that's what B12 does to you. Low B12.
Yeah, yeah, that gives you brain fog.
Yeah, it does, and not and well, whatever. What's it called? I can't think of the name right now. When we're older people go and they lose their memory.
Or
Um,
dementia
yeah,
or
that's what my
Alzheimer's.
doctor said. You have it way too low. That it forms dementia if you don't put it back up to. So I take vitamins every day on B12 because she told me because I was wondering, freaking my memories really sucks a lot, really bad. And I realized I'm getting older, but it shouldn't be this bad. And so I don't know. I think it's helping me. Just like the biotin. How long have you been taking that for? So I like to try that now. Like,
I've been taking it probably 6 months, I would say.
because it says you need to take it for a while, right? It doesn't react like a month. You need to take it for a fair amount of time before you notice the change, right? That's what I get.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't know that it was going to help my nails at first. And then all of a sudden I realized, hey, they're growing and they are stronger. So probably a couple of months of taking it. Um, Top to bottom said that everyone responds differently to different herbs. Very important to try and balance from the inside out.
Yeah.
And he said that his I have it infused in my hair growth serum along with ginseng and fenugreek, and etc. I've watched a couple of your videos top to bottom. I'm gonna have to come over and watch more and see. BJ says B3 is supposedly good for your hair.
Oh, never heard of that. That's interesting. I was taking, because herbs, like you said, you can get really sick from herbs if you're not careful with that.
Yeah.
And you remember ginseng? That was a big thing. Everybody was taking ginseng in teas and everything, and they had supplements of ginseng, which is a herb. I got so sick from that herb. I I was sick. I can't take it.
Mm. Okay, Sherry's Journey. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. I hope we see you again. Um, and who just said that? Pup Groomer 20 said her nails are really thin and she breaks them easy too. Um, Top to bottom said I also have keratin serum for scalp, hair, and nails. It has vitamin D in it too. All right.
Oh, cool. It's interesting. Actually, I do take a. That's what I take. I take B12 and vitamin D. And vitamin D, because I was low. Because if you don't get enough sun in the wintertime, that's where it comes from. So
Yes.
that's the two things I am low in, was the B12 and vitamin D.
Well, I had my blood work done at 6 months after the surgery, and everything was perfect except for the vitamin D was just the other side of the low of normal. I mean, just enough to say it was low.
Yeah.
So I started taking the supplement for that. Um,
It's good. These are all, those two are water soluble. So that means that, let's say you took by accident, I forgot to take a pill one day and took it again. It's not going to hurt you because your body
right.
will maintain what you need.
Right. Okay, Cat Crafts Green Eyes, thank you for coming in, and I will come back to your channel again and again. And I hope you have a good night.
That's my way. I wave, so I don't want to interrupt you from talking. So I just going to wave echo. That means goodbye.
Okay. Top to bottom says, I take vitamin D, K2, and zinc.
I don't know much about K2. I know about zinc, but zinc, a lot of stuff has zinc in it. Not everything, but that's a natural thing. A lot of things have zinc in it. But B2, I like that. That's interesting. B2. I'm going to write that down on my list to check what B2 does. Because they all do.
Bye, Pup Groomer 20. Retro! Retro Music Man is here. You still didn't tell me when you want to come on my channel, Retro. Well, and I made my pills up today because I make them up 2 weeks at a time. I have the little pill box things. And before I had my surgery, I was taking 2 different kinds of insulin and a weekly shot for my diabetes. And I was on 19 prescription medicines.
Wow.
And now I take one kind of insulin, and I was taking 200 units. Now I take 15 units a day. So I've almost got off of that.
Fantastic.
And I think I only take maybe 10 medications now, but I take more vitamins and minerals.
Okay. That, you know what? You should be, well, I hope you're proud of yourself, because I don't care whether you had help to lose the weight. The whole point is it's helping you. And once you get into a stable weight, a lot of the stuff, no drugs you have to take anymore, right? You don't have to be diabetic anymore. So weight, that's why I don't know what's going to help me besides kicking myself in the butt to try to lose some weight, because I realize I know I need to, and it's so much better when you get there.
Yes. Okay, Retro. And that's the thing. See, the whole time because I've been overweight since I was a kid. I was a chubby kid, and I was a fat teenager and fat adult. And every time, I mean, I tried Weight Watchers, and I mean, I did every kind of diet there was. And nobody ever explained to me about how important the protein is and how important drinking water is. And when I went to do the weight loss surgery, that's like, good night, Melissa's Journey. That's like the main thing they tell you is you've got to have the protein for your body to rebuild. And you can't lose weight if you don't drink water, because your body won't release the fat if you don't have enough water. So
is that my problem? I don't drink a lot of water, so maybe
you have to have enough water and enough protein so that you don't go into starvation mode. Because if you go into starvation mode, your body doesn't release any weight at all. And so you have to eat, but you have to eat the right things. And that's where most people, they cut their calories so low and they don't get enough protein, and their body thinks they're starving and they won't release any weight.
By the way, BJ, that was for you, for what you've been doing, losing weight and everything. I just want to do a thumbs up for you. That's what I was going to say.
BJ, he lost like 150 pounds with his diabetes when he got diagnosed and all. So
he lost 150 pounds? Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. Wow. This is not to insult me or my husband, but I'm just saying I got to get him to listen to some of this stuff, because it's a really encouragement when you hear people like that and what they did and get advice, and it is a very big encouragement for us when you're
Yeah.
really when you're older and you're trying to do it. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, I thought I was too old to have weight loss surgery. I didn't know. I mean, my doctor will do it up until you are 70.
Wow.
If you're in, if you're in good enough health, other than the weight and the illnesses that come with being overweight. If your heart is good and your kidneys are good, he will do it up until you're 70. But I wish I had had it done a lot earlier.
I don't mean to laugh, but how did he do this? He's sending me a private chat.
Yeah, because he's in the basement.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna just lower it, I guess, because I can't see you anymore. There. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is like
we talked about it. It's so true. You need water, sleep after weight loss surgery. You don't absorb B vitamins the same naturally. Exactly. I didn't have the bypass. I had gastric sleeve surgery is what I had done.
So they used to say you needed to drink. I see different changes. Okay, they used to say you needed like 8 glasses of water, and now it's kind of saying you don't need as much. I don't know what's the true facts anymore.
Well, see, and that's the thing. It depends on what your size is. Now, if you take somebody who weighs 100 pounds, they don't need that much water. But you take somebody that weighs 300 pounds, they need more than that.
Right.
And the way my doctor put it to me is, and that's why I have my big mug and I always have water in it. And I just constantly drinking, I mean, in between eating, I drink.
I have, which is really bad. Okay. And I'm trying to have more decaf, but decaf still has caffeine in it because it's a diuretic. I got to do what you do. I'm going to try to force myself to have a big glass of water beside me instead of coffee.
Yeah. Well, this is 40-ounce size cup, but I do put a little bit of ice in it. So it's probably I probably get about 32 ounces at a time. And I fill it up probably 4 to 5 times a day.
So you have that, like that 4 times a day, that much water? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So let's say 32 times 4, 120 plus. Rudy, stop. I know you're in the private chat. I know you're in the back, but I'm not letting you up right now, Rudy. And you don't need to be doing that.
Oh, he's making me laugh. He's giving me a bunch of numbers. That's okay. Anyways.
Go back up here and cancel the link so he can't come back in there. If it'll let me. But yeah, I didn't know. I mean, you think, if you're trying to lose weight, well, don't eat much meat, don't eat carbs, eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. But you're better off if you just eat the meat, you can get everything you need basically from the meat. But I do eat vegetables and I do eat some fruit because I like it,
Right.
But my main thing is keeping my calories under a certain amount. And then I have to eat about every 2.5 to 3 hours because I can only eat so much at a time. And I'm still not to the point that I can eat like a meat and a vegetable at the same time. I eat the meat and then later I'll go and eat a vegetable, and the next time I eat, I'll eat meat like that because I can't eat but about 4 ounces at a time without it making my stomach hurt. And I don't.
But you can't have any fatty. Like, can you have desserts or no?
I can eat anything I want. Okay. I don't have any food restrictions.
Okay.
However, I do things like I make protein pudding out of sugar-free Jello pudding and a protein shake.
Oh,
And so I still feel like I'm having dessert,
yeah.
but I'm not. I mean, and then like I use the sugar-free whipped cream so I can have a little squirt of that on my couple ounces of pudding. And then I eat my high protein yogurt that has like 28 grams of protein in a serving. But then I'll put like cherry pie filling. I'll put like a big spoonful of that on there.
That,
So I
well,
mean,
that's good.
you
Good. That means you're not craving right for desserts because you're making some kind of sweet thing for yourself that's more
yeah,
healthier.
yeah.
I think that's
And I mean,
great.
you can eat whatever you want to eat. I mean, you might not be able to eat but a few bites of it.
Okay.
Like I try not to eat much pasta, potatoes, or rice only because they swell up in your stomach
Oh,
and it makes my stomach hurt. I can,
okay.
if I have 2 bites of it, I'm okay. But if I have any more than 2 bites of it, or I try to put some meat in there with it, then I'll be too full and I'll be uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I choose not to eat that kind of stuff too much. But I can eat anything I want. I've had Chinese food. I've had um, chicken wings. I mean, I can eat whatever I want to eat. It's just a matter of how little I have to have. But what I do is I either, like if I go out to dinner with my daughter, we try to get something to where I can eat part of her meal and not buy like a whole meal for myself.
Yeah.
Or if I do buy a whole meal, I get something that'll keep that I can eat leftovers for, several days off of it,
That makes sense. Yeah.
you know. But I have a hard time trying to cook now because everything I make too much. And then you don't want to eat the same thing over
Yeah.
and over and over. And so I end up freezing a lot of it.
That's
So I
good.
have like my own little TV dinners.
That's great. I love that. Do you know
Yeah.
that I like making turkey like the dinner, but I tell my husband I like the TV dinner I make better than the actual first meal that I make with the mashed potatoes and turkey and all that. And when
Hmm.
I turn it into a freezer meal, I love it. I actually like it better than
Yeah.
the actual.
Well, all the flavors are better the next day, like
Yeah,
especially like with spaghetti, like sauces and
yeah.
soups and things like that. They're all so much better the next day when all those flavors have
Hmm.
really, joined together and everything. So that's good. And I don't mind eating leftovers, but I don't want to eat the same thing,
Yeah, all
day
the time.
after day after day.
Yeah.
But I'll make like whatever meat and then I'll make different vegetables so I'm not eating the same, except for if I make asparagus and then I could eat asparagus every meal. I love that stuff. But I've always liked salads and fruits and vegetables and meat and but I like salty things too. So I like nuts and I like chips and I like popcorn and stuff
Hmm.
like that. So I,
As
I
long as
don't
so
I
you
don't
limit it,
eat a lot of
right? And
that.
as you say, you limit it, and you eat more frequent and limit how much you eat at a time.
Yeah, because I can only eat some,
Right.
only so much will fit. My stomach is about the size of a small banana.
Yeah. It's not.
So I mean I can't eat and I can feel like I'm starving, like I am so hungry and I can eat maybe 3 or 4 bites of something and I'm like, "Whoo, I gotta stop." So it's not hard not to eat a whole lot at one time, but what's bad is that sometimes you don't feel hungry and so you go all day and you might like I have to have an alarm on my phone that reminds me, oh, you better eat, oh, you better get your water filled, because you can like totally lose track of the time that it's gone by that you haven't eaten. And I also have an app on my phone that I log all my food in that figures out how much protein I've eaten so that I can keep track and make sure I eat enough. Hello, Moon over Miami. So Gosh, it's 12 o'clock in the morning.
12:02, yeah.
And I have to get up at 5 a.m., so I'm going to have to go.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize it was that late already. See what you do to me, Nana? You
I
get
know.
me talking. You
I
get me
love
talking.
I have loved being with you, that it's addicting, and I am so sorry that you're going to get lack of sleep because of it. But I enjoy talking to you for sure.
Well, I'll be all right. I'll have to come home and have coffee in the morning.
Yeah, she's going to go, I'm not letting her up anymore. We talked too long.
No, I love it too, but I just didn't realize it was that late. No wonder everybody was saying they had to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, when you're ready to push the button, you just kick me off to the curb.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and say good night to everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. This was a lot of fun. I need to do this more often where I haven't planned it and just go live and have a good time. So, thank you all so much. And I will see you all around on the YouTube streets, and I'll be in and out of your channels watching. So have a great day. I'll be live tomorrow at noon. If you're available, stop on by. BJ says, not me. I'm ready for another or not for another 5 hours. Well, that's good, BJ. I'll be getting up in 5 hours. So
He's behind. That's why. He's like 3
yeah,
hours behind. So he's good. Thank you. It's
yeah.
a pleasure as always, Echo. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, thank you.